via Zoom, but now he's going to join us via telephone. My guest today is Samson Ezea, the special advisor to Enugu State Governor on media and publicity, and also the Deputy DG PDP election committee for Enugu State online, Deputy DG online media for PDP campaign organization in Enugu State. Mr. Samson Ezea, if you can hear me, good evening to you. I'm fine, thank you very much. Please lower the volume of your TV set. You can listen to us through the phone so that we won't be having the feedback. We'll spend some time, so we have just little time to be able to conclude on this. But first and foremost, let me ask you, how is the governor preparing for handing over after 8 years? He has been 8 years in the saddle, so how is he preparing? Is he ready to go?
Hello. The governor is preparing very well. As you know very well, the incoming governor and the barrister Dr. Tamba set up a very powerful staff project, the transition committee. Then the governor, on the other hand, had an inauguration committee that is preparing and working hard for the handover. Everything is going on well. Enugu people are eagerly waiting for the handover after 8 successful years of glorifying wine at the door of Enugu State.
Okay, then if you have to pinpoint, what would you say has been the achievement of the governor, his greatest achievement in the past 8 years?
Well, the governor has done much in the state in the area of infrastructure development. We are aware that there is a specialized university built from scratch by the governor. One of its kind, that specialized State University of Medical and Applied Sciences at Ibadan, that just matriculated 776 students as a pioneer student recently. That university is a specialized university that is one of its kind in Nigeria, and it was done by the governor. Then you talk about land, and ultimately the governor has been able to restore peace in the state and be able to create an electric political environment.
There's no way we can hear you. Lower the volume of the TV set. Just listen to you yourself via the phone. We're having a hollow.
There's no TV here.
Okay. So I don't know why this is coming
no
from.
here.
Okay. Please go ahead. Yes, please. Go ahead.
The governor has done much in the area, in so many areas, almost every sector. You talk about education, where he has more primary schools and secondary schools, and recruited 5,000 primary school teachers in the last 8 years. And you can see the performance of the state government in WAEC in 2020, where they are the best, in the second best in Nigeria after Abuja. So there are so many areas, in the area of security, in the area of education, agriculture. We have a flyover bridge that is swept in the state, constructed by the governor, the outgoing governor. So the governor has done a lot in the area of infrastructure development. But mainly, you can see that even the election in Enugu State, that the last election in 2019, the governor has 94.5% in governorship election, which is unprecedented in the history of politics in the state. Then, when Michael K came to Enugu, when the INEC came to hand over in 2019, the made it very clear that Enugu State has the most peaceful election in Nigeria. So it is not in tandem with that, or not out of expectation. The government has been able to conduct the 2023 election in the state. Was also very peaceful. As you can see, unlike other states where there were crises here and there, like killing, Togri and the rest of them.
Okay, now that yes, now that you've spoken about about election, now let's go to the election proper. The information before me here, when you look at now trying to equate what you said about the popularity of the governor in the past 8 years, when we look at the statistics from the 2023 election, in the presidential election, the Labour Party presidential candidate got 428,640 votes. The PDP, which your principal belongs to, got 15,749 votes. Now, if we look at the governorship election, yes, the PDP got there won by 160,895 votes, while the candidate of the Labour had 157,552 votes. Just a difference of 2,000 votes, about 2,500 votes. But now taking it further, in the House of Assembly, Enugu State, the election, House of Assembly election, Labour Party won 14 seats, while the PDP had 10 seats, which in this essence means that come the next House of Assembly, the Labour Party is going to be the majority party in Enugu State. How will a governor that is of PDP be able to work with a house that has majority members from Labour Party?
The PDP governor-elect is not new in the system. Remember that he was once the Commissioner of Finance and the Chief of Staff. These are two strategic positions in a government, in any government. So he's not a lobbyist in the area of governance and area of public service. Before venturing into private sector, where he has made his mark as a disruptive innovator by building the biggest tank farm in West Africa, Pinnacle Oil and Tank Farm. He knows exactly there are challenges ahead. And he's a man who came with a very good manifesto, though very ambitious but achievable. So it is not new to have a majority position in the House of Assembly. If you remember in Anambra, when PKB was restored as a in 2006, the majority of the members of the House of Assembly were PDP. But because he was ready to provide good governance and he started good governance, the people of the state did not even know whether PDP are majority in the House of Assembly or not. So coming back to Enugu, Barrister Dr. Peter Ndubisi has a manifesto, has a roadmap. He's in a hurry to do much. And I'm assuring you that you will not even know the Labour Party is majority in the House of Assembly or not a minority or so. So it is about the interest of Enugu. What will take over all these things and make it work well is the good governance template he has already provided. If you look at the staff-funded transition committee set up that will help him question the policy direction of his government, you know that he's serious about the business of governance. And he's going to change a lot of things, bringing a lot of disruptive innovation into the system that will make Enugu a destination or make Enugu a place that people will eager to come to. So, and we have the exposure, we have the experience in private background, in the public service before, and he went into private background. And that's something I've always told people who ask me questions. But sit and back is something that is very rare. It is very difficult to see someone who has tested power the way he did, someone who has tested power the way he did, and left the corridors of power for 15 years and made his mark. They are very difficult. They are rare among Nigerian politicians.
Okay.
So we hang around and continue to be around.
Yes. So, let me ask my next question, Mr. Ezea. Now, the Labour Party in the state are crying foul that the result of the election, the governorship election, does not reflect the true position of things on ground, and that they are accusing INEC of manipulating that result to favor the PDP candidate. What will you say about that? I know that they've gone to the tribunal, but what do you have to say to that?
You know, politicians, when they are being defeated in their backyard, they will tell you that they are winning and they are being manipulated out. You know. So it is not new. But what we are saying, I don't want to go into the nitty-gritty of discussing the same Labour Party that is now accusing INEC of doing this and that. It was the same Labour Party, the governorship candidate, that called his people to go and occupy INEC before the issue of result from Nsukka and the candidate being in contention came up. And INEC, in their own, acceding to even be pushed by the Labour Party, which constitutionally may not be right, went into the review of the results of the two local governments. And Labour Party were celebrating, Labour Party leaders and members were celebrating the review. And when INEC finished their work, they announced the results in accordance with the law. And the Labour Party, instead of going, they have already gone to the tribunal, but instead of waiting for the no, whatever evidence they have, I don't want to go to the nitty-gritty of the matter in the tribunal, because it's subjudice and it's illegal. So instead of them waiting for the tribunal to do their job, they went into media trial, peddling falsehood here and there, calling names and this. It doesn't give results. A tribunal or court doesn't work with emotion. It works with facts. If they say they have a verifiable evidence or incontrovertible evidence, to substantiate their claim that they won the election and they were rigged out, the tribunal is there, and they should allow the tribunal to do their work. Okay. They should not stampede the tribunal or try to abuse the tribunal or try to be threat to the tribunal.
Okay.
It is not right. Okay. So moving from one media house to the other or social media, telling falsehood about, at the end of the day,
Mr. Ezea,
the tribunal that will say what happened, and INEC is there to defend the result, and the PDP candidate is already in the tribunal with the best brain in the legal system in Nigeria today.
Okay, we don't have much time. As we round up, let me ask you this question. Your principal is one of the G5 governors of the PDP that fought vehemently against the presidential candidate of the PDP. And many are saying that, I know that he contested for the Senate and he lost. Do you agree with people that said that his involvement with the G5 governors was the reason why he lost his senatorial bid, that the people of Enugu State were not happy with him? What will you say to that?
People are entitled to their opinion. My principal is a grassroots politician. He has contested election from 2003. He was in the House of Reps. He never lost election from 2003 to 2023. We know the circumstances surrounding the 2023 election, especially in the Southeast and the bandwagon effect of the obedient movement in the Southeast. Even where people are voting for people they don't know, they are voting on instruction and other things and being indoctrinated and being hypnotized on, look, this is where we are going and this is Igbo man and all this. You understand the sentiment. It is not about that.
Yes,
Mr. That's the issue. I think is a grassroots politician.
Mr. Ezea, we have to round up. We have to round up now. It's just quite unfortunate that we had some technical issues that prevented us from having enough time to talk. But maybe after the swearing, I will still make our time. We'll make our time to see if you can still join us again. Thank you very much for being my guest this evening.
Thank you, Kate. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And that will be off from our end this week. If you enjoyed the program, join us same time, same station next week for another edition of Inside Politics CKN. My name is Chris.